Hi, and welcome to Ginger English. I'm Sarah, joined as always by Marcus, and today we have an A1 level podcast for you. This is a true story. A young woman gets a letter. The letter holds a big secret. The secret can hurt many people. Her name is Anna. Anna is a writer. She writes news stories for a living. She works alone. She does not have a big office. She just has her laptop and her phone. She lives in a small apartment in the city with one window that looks at the busy street below. One day, Anna gets a strange letter. It is not from a friend. It is not from her family. It is from someone she does not know. There is no name on the letter. No address either. Just a plain white envelope left right at her door. The letter has papers inside. The papers show big money problems. Very big money problems. Anna reads them 3 times. She cannot believe what she sees. Her coffee gets cold next to her on the table. These problems are at a charity. A charity helps poor people. People give money to the charity every month. The money should help children who need food and school books. Many families trust this charity with their hard-earned money, year after year, but the papers say something is wrong. Maybe the money does not go to children. Maybe someone takes the money for themselves. This is a very serious thing to think about. Who runs this charity? A man named David. David is not just any man to Anna. David helped her a long time ago. He changed her whole life in a way she never forgot. Years before, Anna had no job. She had no money. She felt completely lost and alone. David gave her a chance when nobody else did. He believed in her talent before she believed in it herself. He taught her how to write good stories. He gave her his time and his patience. He was like family to her. Now Anna must choose. Does she tell the truth about David? Or does she stay quiet and say nothing to anyone ever? If she tells the truth, David's name is ruined forever. People will be very angry. Many people trust David completely. They give him money every single year because they believe in his good work. If Anna stays quiet, the bad thing continues. More money disappears. More children do not get the help they truly need. This thought makes Anna feel terrible inside, like a heavy stone in her chest. This is not an easy choice for her. Anna feels scared. Anna feels confused. Her hands shake when she reads the letter again. What does she do next? Who can she even trust now? Stay with us. This story will surprise you. It has secrets, fear, and one very hard decision that will change everything for everyone involved.
Thanks, Sarah. Let's talk about Anna's world before this letter changed everything for her. Anna is 28 years old. She is smart. She is hardworking. She loves writing true stories, stories about real people, stories that matter to society. But life was not always easy for her. 5 years ago, Anna had a very hard time in her career. She lost her job at a small newspaper in her city. The newspaper closed its doors forever. No money came in for months. She could not pay her rent on time. She felt like a complete failure as a writer. During this dark and difficult time, she met David at a small charity event in the city. David was already quite famous then. He ran a big charity called Bright Future. The charity helps children around the world get food, school books, and medical care. People knew David's name everywhere. People respected him greatly for his good work. David saw something special in Anna right away. He read one of her old articles by chance. He liked her writing style very, very much. He offered her freelance work soon after, small jobs at first, just to test the waters, then bigger and bigger ones as time passed. He paid her well for her work. He gave her honest advice about her career path. He introduced her to other important writers and editors in the city. Slowly, step by step, Anna built her name again from nothing. She became successful on her own merit. Anna never forgot this kindness. She always says David saved her life, not just her career, her actual life, because back then she was losing hope completely. So now, years later, here is this letter. It talks about David's charity. It says money is missing, a lot of money. Anna sits at her kitchen table. The papers are spread out in front of her. She looks at numbers. Big numbers. Numbers that do not match other numbers. She thinks about calling David right away, just asking him directly, but something stops her. What if he says it is true? What if her hero is actually a thief? She also thinks about ignoring the letter completely. Maybe it is fake. Maybe someone wants to hurt David's reputation for no good reason. But deep inside, Anna knows she cannot ignore this. She is a journalist. Finding the truth is her job. It is who she is. That night, Anna cannot sleep. She keeps looking at her phone. She wonders who sent this letter, and why now? The next morning, something happens that changes everything again. A phone call, an unknown number. Anna picks it up slowly. A voice on the other side says just one sentence. "I sent you the letter. We need to talk, now." Anna agrees to meet this mysterious caller. They choose a quiet coffee shop far from the city center, a safe place, she hopes. She arrives early. Her heart beats fast. Who will walk through that door? A woman walks in. She is older than Anna, maybe 50 years old. She looks tired. She looks worried. She sits down across from Anna without saying hello. "My name is Linda," the woman says quietly. "I used to work at Bright Future. I worked there for 10 years. Anna stays silent. She just listens carefully. Linda continues, "I was in charge of the money. I saw everything. Every payment, every report. For years, the numbers were perfect. But then, 2 years ago, something changed," Linda says, her voice shaking slightly. "Money started disappearing. Small amounts at first, then bigger amounts." Anna leans forward. "Where did the money go?" Linda looks around the coffee shop nervously. "To private accounts. Accounts connected to David. Not the charity's accounts, his personal ones." Anna feels her stomach drop. This cannot be true. David would never do this. "I tried to ask questions," Linda says. "I tried to talk to him directly. He told me I was wrong. He told me to stop asking. Then, 3 months ago, he fired me. He said I made too many mistakes in my reports." "But I did not make mistakes," Linda insists, tears forming in her eyes. "He fired me because I knew too much, because I saw the truth." Anna asks the question burning in her mind. "Why did you send the letter to me? Why not the police?" Linda shakes her head sadly. "I tried the police. They said they need more proof, more solid evidence. I have no real power anymore. No job there, no access to the files. But you," Linda says, looking directly at Anna now, "you are a journalist. People trust journalists. People read what they write. You can find the real proof. You can tell this story to the world." Anna feels the weight of this responsibility on her shoulders. This is much bigger than she imagined. "Why me specifically?" Anna asks softly. "Because I know your history with David," Linda answers. "I know he helped you once. I thought maybe you would understand him. Maybe you would be fair in your reporting, not just attack him without thinking." Anna nods slowly, but her mind is racing with 1,000 thoughts and emotions. "There's something else," Linda adds quietly. "There is a big charity event coming soon, a huge gala dinner. Many rich donors will attend. David will speak there about all his good work. If the truth comes out," Linda continues, "it would be very powerful timing, but it would also destroy him completely in front of everyone who believes in him." Anna sits back in her chair, completely overwhelmed by everything she just learned. She has a choice to make, a choice that will change many lives forever, including her own.
Marcus, that meeting with Linda must have felt huge for Anna. So heavy, so real. After that coffee shop conversation, Anna does not know what to feel. She walks home slowly. Her mind is full of questions going in circles. Is Linda telling the truth? Or could this all be some kind of trick? Maybe Linda is angry because David fired her. Maybe she wants revenge, nothing more. Anna decides she needs more proof before she believes anything completely. She cannot just trust one person's words, even with all those papers. So she starts her own investigation, quietly and carefully. She does not tell anyone what she is doing, not even her closest friends. First, she looks at public records about Bright Future. She finds old reports online. She compares them with the new papers Linda gave her. The numbers do not match. Just like Linda said, money that should be there is simply not there anymore. Next, Anna calls some old contacts from her newspaper days, people who know about finance and charity law. She asks careful questions, never mentioning David's name directly at first. One contact, a man named Robert, tells her something important. These kinds of cases happen more than people think, he says. Charity leaders sometimes create fake expenses, fake projects that do not really exist. How would someone prove this? Anna asks him. You need bank records, Robert explains. You need to follow the money trail completely, step by step, account by account. Anna realizes she needs access to bank information. But how can she get that without breaking any laws herself? She thinks about Linda again. Maybe Linda still has some old documents. Maybe there is more evidence hiding somewhere. Anna calls Linda back. Linda agrees to meet again, this time at her own small apartment, away from public eyes. When Anna arrives, Linda shows her something new. A flash drive, small and simple, hidden inside an old book on her shelf. I copied these files months ago, Linda admits nervously. Before I lost my job there, I was scared, so I kept this as protection for myself. Anna takes the flash drive home immediately. Her hands feel slightly shaky as she opens it on her laptop. Inside, there are emails, financial spreadsheets, messages between David and someone else, someone Anna does not recognize at first glance. As she reads through everything carefully late into the night, one name keeps appearing again and again in these secret messages. A private company called Westfield Holdings. Anna had never heard this name before in her life. But now, she feels certain it holds the missing key to this entire troubling mystery.
Westfield Holdings. That name becomes Anna's main focus for the next several days. She searches everywhere online. Government websites, news archives, business directories. Nothing comes up at first. It seems like a ghost company, almost invisible. Finally, after hours of searching, Anna finds something small, a registration document filed quietly 2 years ago. The owner's name listed is not David directly. Instead, the owner is someone named Patricia Hayes. Anna does not recognize this name at all. She digs deeper, checking social media, public photos, anything she can find about this mysterious Patricia. Then she finds it, a photo from 3 years ago, a charity event posted online. David stands smiling next to a woman. The caption names her Patricia Hayes, a close family friend. Anna stares at this photo for a long time. Something about it feels wrong, deeply wrong. She calls Robert again, her finance contact from before. She tells him about Westfield Holdings and Patricia Hayes. Robert goes quiet for a moment. Then he says, "This sounds like a classic pattern, unfortunately. Someone creates a separate company. Money moves from the charity to that company, supposedly for services or consulting work. But the services never really happen," Robert continues. "It's just a clean way to move money out, completely hidden from normal oversight." Anna feels sick to her stomach hearing this confirmation. Everything fits together now, like dark puzzle pieces. She needs one more piece of solid proof, though. Something that connects David directly and personally to these payments, not just through a friend's name. Late one night, going through Linda's files again very carefully, Anna finds an email. It is from David himself, sent privately to Patricia. The email says, "Make sure the invoices look professional this time. We cannot have problems again like last quarter." Anna reads this sentence again and again. Her heart pounds hard in her chest. This is it. This is real, undeniable proof. David knew exactly what was happening. He was not just careless or unaware, he was actively involved in this scheme. Anna sits in silence for a long time, just staring at her computer screen in the dark room. She thinks about all the children Bright Future was supposed to help, all the donors who trusted David completely with their hard-earned money. She also thinks about David's kind face, his warm smile, the man who once saved her entire career when nobody else cared. How can both of these things be true about the very same person? Anna feels torn apart completely, pulled in two opposite directions at once. The charity gala is now just 5 days away. Anna knows she must decide soon what to do with everything she has discovered.
5 days, Marcus? Just 5 days for Anna to decide something this enormous. Let's get into it. Anna spends those 5 days in a kind of daze. She barely eats. She barely sleeps. Every option in her mind feels impossible somehow. She thinks about writing the article quietly first, sending it to David before publishing anything, giving him a chance to explain himself, to respond. But then she remembers Linda's warning. David fired Linda the moment she got close to the truth. He might destroy this evidence completely if Anna warns him first. She thinks about going straight to the police instead. But Robert already told her that police investigations take a very long time. Months, sometimes even years, before anything becomes public. Meanwhile, the gala approaches steadily. Just 2 days away now. Donors are preparing generous checks. People are excited, looking forward to a wonderful evening of giving. Anna makes a decision, one of the hardest decisions of her entire life. She decides to attend the gala herself, evidence carefully prepared, ready in her bag. She will give David one final private chance to respond, right before the event truly begins. If he denies everything completely, she will publish her article immediately, right there, live. The night of the gala finally arrives. Anna wears a simple black dress, her phone secretly recording inside her small purse, just in case. The hotel ballroom is absolutely beautiful, full of soft lights and elegant flowers everywhere you look. Hundreds of donors mingle happily, completely unaware of what is coming their way tonight. Anna finds David backstage, just minutes before he must give his big speech to everyone. "David," she says quietly, her voice trembling slightly with nerves, "we need to talk right now. It's extremely important." David smiles warmly at her, his usual kind expression. "Anna, it's so wonderful to see you here tonight. Can this wait until after my speech?" "No," Anna says firmly, surprising even herself with her own strength. "It cannot wait one more minute." She shows him her phone screen, the email from Patricia clearly visible there for him to see. David's face changes completely in an instant. The warmth disappears entirely, replaced by something cold and hard underneath. "Where did you get this?" he asks sharply, his voice suddenly very different from before. "It doesn't matter where," Anna replies steadily. "What matters is that it's true, isn't it? You took money meant for children." David grabs her arm tightly, too tightly for comfort. "You don't understand the full situation here. I had reasons, complicated reasons you cannot possibly understand." "Then explain them to me," Anna says, pulling her arm free from his grip. "Explain it now, or I walk out there and tell everyone myself." David takes a deep breath, looking around nervously to make sure nobody else can hear them backstage. 3 years ago, he begins quietly, the charity was struggling badly. We were about to lose major funding completely. I was desperate to keep everything running. "That's not an excuse," Anna says, her voice hard and unwavering. "You stole from children, David, real children who needed real help." "I told myself it was temporary," David continues, his voice cracking slightly with emotion. "I told myself I would pay it back once things improved financially, but then it just continued. It became easier each time." Anna feels tears forming in her own eyes now, despite everything happening around her. "I trusted you completely. You changed my entire life once." "And I am grateful for our friendship, truly," David says, reaching toward her gently. "Please, Anna, think about everyone out there tonight. Think about all the good work we still do, even now." "Good work built on lies cannot stay good forever," Anna replies, stepping back from him slowly. "People deserve to know the complete truth, David." A staff member suddenly appears nearby. "Mr. David, you're needed on stage in 2 minutes, please." David looks at Anna with desperate, pleading eyes. "Please, just give me time. Let me fix this quietly, on my own terms." Anna shakes her head firmly. No more time. No more lies to anyone. She turns and walks toward the main ballroom with steady, determined steps. David follows close behind her, panic clearly visible on his face now. As David steps onto the stage moments later, the room erupts in warm, generous applause. He looks out at hundreds of trusting, smiling faces. He begins his speech, but his voice sounds different now. Shakier somehow, less confident than usual. Then suddenly, he stops talking completely. He looks directly at Anna, standing quietly near the back of the large room. Actually, David says slowly into the microphone, before I continue, there's something important everyone here needs to know. The entire room falls completely silent. Forks stop moving. Conversations stop instantly. For the past 2 years, David continues, his voice now trembling visibly, money from this charity has gone to a private company. My company, through a friend's name. Gasps spread quickly through the crowded room. People look at each other in complete shock and disbelief. I am deeply sorry, David says, tears now visible on his own face. I betrayed every single person in this room tonight, and many more people beyond it. Anna watches from the back, her own heart pounding hard inside her chest, completely overwhelmed by this unexpected moment. She did not force him to confess publicly like this. He chose this difficult path entirely on his own, in front of everyone.
What an ending, Sarah. A public confession, right there in front of everyone. Let's wrap up this incredible story together. After David's confession, security quickly escorts him away from the stage. The gala ends early that night, everyone leaving in stunned, quiet silence. Within just a few days, the story spreads everywhere across the news. David faces serious legal charges for fraud. The charity itself begins a long, difficult process of complete reform. Linda, the former employee who first contacted Anna, finally gets the justice she deserved. Her name is cleared completely. People now understand she told the truth all along. Anna writes her article anyway, even after David's public confession. She adds important details, clear facts, and the full story behind everything that happened. Her article becomes one of the most read stories of the entire year. People praise her courage, her honesty, and her incredible determination to find the truth. But Anna does not feel like celebrating. Not really. She feels a strange, heavy mixture of sadness and relief combined together. She lost someone important to her that night, someone who once changed her whole life completely. But she also helped protect thousands of children who depend on charity work like this. Months later, Bright Future Charity reopens under completely new leadership. New, honest leadership this time, with much stronger financial controls in place. Anna receives a letter one day, this time signed clearly with David's real name. He apologizes to her directly from inside prison, where he now sits. She does not respond to his letter right away. She needs more time to process everything that happened between them. This story teaches us something powerful about courage. Sometimes doing the right thing means hurting people we love deeply. It also teaches us about trust. Trust is precious, but it must always be balanced carefully with the truth, no matter how painful that truth becomes. Anna continues her career as a journalist today, stronger and wiser than before. She still believes strongly in finding truth, no matter the personal cost involved. That's our story for today, everyone listening. We really hope you enjoyed this powerful emotional journey with us today. If you liked this episode, please hit that subscribe button right now. It truly helps our small channel grow every single week. Also, please give us a big thumbs up if this story touched your heart in any way today. We genuinely read every single comment you leave below. Share this episode with a friend or family member who loves true stories just like this one. It means absolutely everything to us here at Ginger English. Thank you so much for listening today, and we will see you again very soon with another exciting episode. Goodbye for now, everyone.